I'm Danny Raimondi, former volunteer assistant at the University of Richmond, current volunteer with the University of Minnesota Athletic Department, and director of strength and conditioning for the Hockey and Sports Center out in Minnesota. The seminar this year, the 2012 CVASPS seminar, was off the charts. Again, Jade brought in arguably the greatest lineup that this year we'll ever see, the best presenters in the world. Really, this group of presenters laid out the entire training process. Stage one, how do you assess and get them, and kind of evaluate them, all the way through to how do you make these people elite. Okay, this wasn't just a little bit of what to do here and there, what looks cool. This was how do you take a philosophy and put it into a program? How do you, how do you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, and how's that going to be better? It's not just what to do and what looks cool. This is at the heart and soul of how do we make athletes better at their sport. And this is probably the only place I've ever been to, the only conference I've ever been to, that truly looks at how do we make athletes better at what they do, and why does that matter?
The Central Virginia Sports Performance Seminar, great seminar as far as, again, bringing in the best people in the world, not just the U.S., as far as sports performance. Bought their DVDs last year, was incredibly impressed by those. Came to this one. Again, the seminar's information is second to none. You're going to actually be able to take the things you learn here and use them the next day within your office.
Hi, I'm Scott Umberger, owner of Umberger Performance in Pittsburgh, PA. This is my second year at the conference. I chose this conference because of the level of presenter. Mel Siff has passed away, Charlie Francis has passed away, Dr. Vershashensky has passed away. These are icons. These people changed physical preparation and sports science throughout the world, and, well, at least definitely in the United States and North America. Having them pass and not having an opportunity to hear them speak. Sure, reading the material is fantastic, but being here and hearing the icons present their material is just an awesome experience. Then rubbing elbows with some of the best physical preparation coaches in the country and sharing ideas is just an awesome experience. The Boston seminar that Art puts on is fantastic, but it's more structure-based, it's more physical therapy-based with the specialists who are fantastic, but my personal interest and where I feel I can benefit my athletes the most is on the concept of physical preparation, the programming, the planning, the big picture. And that's what this conference is superior at doing, is providing experts that they go beyond expert. They're the world-leading experts in what they do. I can't suggest it enough.
Hi, my name is Bob Eilenfeld. I'm the Angry Coach from Elite Fitness Systems, and I'm here at the University of Richmond after going to the Central Virginia Sports Performance Seminar. I've been friends with Jade Mayo from University of Richmond for a number of years now, and I think he puts on the most professional seminar in the business. This year's lineup was loaded. Joel Jamieson and Cal Dietz, Mike Robertson, Val Nasedkin, Natalia Verkhoshansky, and Landon Evans. As a coach, it was phenomenal for me because I learned a ton. You're in a great environment here at the University of Richmond. It's a Division I school. The facility is fantastic, and I would highly recommend this for next year because it's only just going to keep getting better.
Hi, my name is Jason Eisenman. I'm a graduate assistant strength and conditioning coach with Olympic Sports at Virginia Tech. And as a first-time attendee of the Central Virginia Sports Performance Seminar, I can definitely say that it's something I wish I had known about in years past. After attending several conferences like this, I can definitely say that I've never been to one with such high caliber, with not one or a few, but all of the presenters. And the topics that they chose were very, very deep and broad. There wasn't a whole lot of overlap with the topics. So I can appreciate the information that I gain and the breadth of the knowledge. And also, as a young coach, like I said, it really gives me a structure to try to strive toward and an inspiration for my work.
Hello, my name is Ray Eady. I'm the Assistant Director, Strength and Conditioning Coach at the University of Wisconsin. What I like most about the conference is the quality of speakers, the quality of coaches that were in attendance. What the conference does for me is it allows me to really talk with coaches one-on-one, coaches who are in the field, who've excelled, who've had results with their athletes. It allows me to talk with them one-on-one to identify what I need to do to get better as a coach, what I need to do to get better in terms of training my athletes. And I just feel that Jay DeMayo has done an excellent job putting on this conference. And Jay and I go back a long time. He works with basketball and I work with basketball, so I knew it was a conference that I wanted to attend. And I've heard great things about the conference, and so this is my first year in attending, and I can tell you that I'll be back again next year because the quality of the information was just great.
My name is Andy Deck. I'm a lightweight pro strongman, sponsored athlete by EliteFTS.com, and I almost finished my master's in applied physiology for the folks on strength and conditioning. This is my second year attending the seminar, the Central Virginia Sports Performance Seminar here at University of Richmond, put on by Jay DeMayo with help from Yosef at Ultimate Athlete Concepts. And it was outstanding for the second year in a row. The variety of speakers was great. All the concepts presented were relevant to training athletes at a high level as well as athletes with less experience. It was all applicable to high level, but a lot of it also applied to children, high school age people, that kind of thing. The speakers were very well versed in the material they were presenting on, and this is the only seminar I'm aware of anywhere where they have the caliber of speakers all in one place that they do. I mean, this is the second year either people are flying over from other countries to present here or are presenting remotely via the internet, and it is some of the people who I've heard speak these last 2 years. I may never get the opportunity to hear present again, and this is absolutely the best sports performance seminar I am aware of anywhere. It's not a bunch of this coach says this is how they do it, this coach says this is how they do it. Rather than, hey, we trained our football team this way this year and won a championship, it presents concepts that you can take and then use with whatever athletes, teams, individuals, whatever you're working with. And like I said, just big, big, big thank you to Jay, University of Richmond, Yosef, and everybody who helped make this such a good experience this year.
My name is Jim Snyder. I'm the Associate Director of Strength and Conditioning at the University of Wisconsin. This seminar has been cutting edge with the material that's presented. Year after year, Jay does an unbelievable job bringing in speakers that really push the envelope of human development and does a great job of educating people really the real way to train. And again, I can't say enough about it.
Hi, my name's Flatt. I'm the Academy Strength and Conditioning Coach for London Wasps. Really happy I came out to the seminar. I flew all the way from London and it was worth every penny. The speaker lineup was awesome. You know, there's guys we don't have access to in the UK, and if I can make the effort, you can. Cheers.
I'm Bridget Hamill. I'm the Assistant Strength and Conditioning Coach at Radford University. And first of all, I would recommend anyone to come to this clinic. My brain is fried right now from all the information that I got. Just great speakers, bring them in and really challenging what I'm doing, and just a lot of great information. The staff here at Richmond did a fantastic job of making sure everything was running smoothly and making sure questions were answered and everything was taken care of. So like I said, I would recommend it to anyone to show up next year and come out and learn.